What's up, guys? So I am heading over to my friend Isabel's house right now. She's fantastic. She specializes in rolfing and like deep tissue work. It is Saturday, heading into peak week starting tomorrow. Got my cardio already done today, 60 minutes uphill treadmill walking. Now gonna go get some body mechanic fine tuning on the muscles. That's gonna be a painful experience, as it always is, but it definitely helps relieve some pressure and open up the muscles, you know, move with a bit more fluidity, less stiffness, things that I need heading into this peak week. So I'll bring you behind the scenes. Maybe we'll get some footage of her working on me. Come along.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, guys? So here we are with Isabel.
Hey.
She is a body mechanic and from One Soma.
Yes.
Definitely specialized in rolfing, right?
Rolfing, yeah, just very specific, focused, deep tissue body work.
Yeah, and it's a love-hate relationship because I come over here and she kicks my ass and I'm sore for a couple days, but she does wonders on the body. So we're gonna get into it. We'll show you a little behind the scenes on what it looks like. Let's get to it.
Whoa. You feel like the work that we've done like in here has been helpful?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for sure. Just left the pain alone, I hope so.
All right, session complete. You can hear it in my nose. I'm still stuffed up. That's always a sign of a good session. Isabel's fantastic. She definitely makes the body move more fluidly. You know, hopefully I can put that into practice and it will help my posing over the course of this next week as we dial in peak week. So I gotta run some errands and heading back to the house for breakfast. See you in the next segment. Good morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning on Sunday. You know what that means. We have made it to peak week. Let's go. What's up, you guys? So it is Sunday, it's winding down, Sunday of peak week. A few things to share with you. First off, I got my DEXA scan results back and are at 6.7%, so down from 7% in April to before the last show is 6.8%, and now 3 weeks of hard work to get down to 6.7%. So we're moving in the right direction, but it is a game of inches at this point. As a natural athlete, it is so hard to just move the needle slightly. So I'm just happy that we're continuing to go down despite, you know, having a couple refeed meals and the after show meal and stuff too. So a lot of hard work just to get that 0.1%, but we are going in the right direction. I also wanted to share with you my peak week strategy. So how we're doing depletion days and carbohydrate refeeds and how we're targeting those. I will go ahead and show you this trusty little diagram that I made, which apologies, I'm not really an artist here, but you'll get the idea. So the way that it works is that on Tuesday and Wednesday of last week, this was my quote unquote normal macros, and it was 250 grams of protein, 180 grams of carbohydrate, and 45 grams of fat. And then that was both Tuesday and Wednesday. Then this was depletion 1. So on Thursday and Friday, we did 250 grams of protein, but the carbohydrates dropped to 120 and fat dropped to 40. So these are two pretty low calorie days. Training was as normal, so those were difficult. Then the last couple of days, it jumped back up to normal macros, which is 250, 180, and 45. Probably still deficit for sure at this point, but those are kind of my normal macros as of lately, and I've done some reels and stuff on those. And then tomorrow, which I'm looking so forward to, is a carbohydrate refeed day number 1. So protein drops a little bit to 200, but carbohydrates jump up to 400, and then fat is at 70. So definitely a, you know, high calorie day in comparison to where I've been at lately. And then Tuesday it kind of tapers down to 215 grams of protein, 340 grams of carbohydrate, and 58 grams of fat. So as you can see, carbohydrate and fat go down while protein goes up a little bit. And then Wednesday protein goes up a little bit more at 225, carbs at 225, and fat at 45. And then we go into depletion 2 going into the show. So then my calories drop a little bit further than they were, you know, lately at kind of the normal macros, I guess you could say. So 235, 125, and 35. And then around Wednesday, we're cutting out all fiber too. So these meals are basically just like white rice, some salt, olive oil, and then some kind of meat like a ground turkey or ground chicken. And those are the 2 days. Here we're flying out to North Dakota, and then here will be show day. So show day, there's gonna be a meal that's pretty small, about 2 hours out from show, and then we just do easy carbohydrates like rice cakes and things based on the look heading onto stage. That's kind of what the carbohydrate refeed looks like. The depletion days are important because basically what you're doing is you're depleting those carbohydrates, you're training normal, and then you get this hyper compensation effect when you eat those carbohydrates where your muscles soak them up like a sponge. You know, you look much more vascular, you get a great pump, you feel great, and you kind of fill out those muscles so that you have that fuller look. It's been, you know, a bit of a grind the last couple days in the depletion, and then I'm looking so forward to that carb refeed tomorrow. I got my meals over here, which I'll share with you just really quickly, but everything is always labeled and easy. So tomorrow, this will be meal number 3, lunchtime. I got meal number 2, which will be post-gym. It's just some turkey, green beans, and some white rice. And then meal 5 is just white rice and ground beef. And then Tuesday, I'll be going into the office, so that's all prepped out. So just white rice and turkey, pretty simple. Again, fiber is dropping, so here again is just turkey and white rice. Pretty simple at this point. So peak week is here, we are ready to go, and I'm just looking so forward to that carb refeed tomorrow. So that's vlog number 3, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a great day of cardio, sauna, ice bath, catching up on some work, athletes workouts, some meal prep. I will see you in the next one. Like and subscribe, please.